Also, next to us, shouts for go for the pin. They next to us.
Oh, I like to go for the. Oh, do I get a nice little shirt like that? Oh, I'll get a nice little shirt like that. Look at that. Hey, go over there. Go for pin. Go for the pin. Go for it. Don't look at it. Go for it. Don't look at it.
Look here, you better go for the freaking pin. Go for the freaking pin. I don't know why I'm talking to you sexy, but I'm just going to say go for the freaking pin.
Go for the pin, just a little bit, respectfully.
We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Hey, Mike.
Go for the pin.
We're live, pal. Welcome to Go for the Pin, episode 104 with your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Juicy J Uso. And I just might as well just do all of 3-6 Mafia and assorted people that's near 3-6 Mafia. But yeah, we're here.
we are here. We have
We're live, pal.
we are live. We have an amazing show for everybody. I don't use that a lot, but we have an amazing show for everybody. We're gonna get to WWE Extreme Rules and our prediction, our review of the show a little bit later on. But first, our first guest of the show, because we have two. But our first guest of the show. If you've never seen her work, she's amazing. One of the strongest and most stiffest lariats I've seen in my life. I would never ever want to take one of these. Ever.
No.
Actually, her name is actually on here as Miss What That Lariat Do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ruthless Lala in the building. Prolific.
Yeah.
Prolific.
See, no, I'm not saving you, Mike.
Listen,
I'm not saving you, Mike. I'm not saving you.
Listen, I don't know. I might have heat with Prolific, but that's a whole nother story. Don't worry.
Let's be known, okay? All right. I support every last one of my nephews in Prolific. I am not part of Prolific. Actually, I bought this hoodie for two reasons. One is because I support my nephews, Marcus Marquis, Tyree Taylor, Isaiah Wolf.
Isaiah Wolf.
Second reason I bought it was because at the time he had, as we would say, me fucked up. And and I had to show him fat me was greasy. So I put this bad boy on. I went into his hood. I hung out. I just chillaxed, kicked it with the fams and the friends. You know what I'm saying? Took pictures galore. I had a blast. People was like, well, I don't get, like, how would you feel if somebody that you beefing with coming to your hood, wearing your colors, hanging out with your people, untouchable? Make you feel some type of way.
Yeah, I'd feel disrespected. Like, how dare you?
For you to sit up here and start singing this, like you like that close to working yourself into a lariat. Like that.
Oh
close.
no, lariats, no
But
lariats.
thanks
Please,
for Prolific. Honestly, real talk.
Yeah.
Even though I can't stand Isaiah Wolf right now, and he can't answer nobody. Shout out to Prolific. Unfortunately, I have to wrestle them next week at Pro Wrestling Magic for the Tri-Wizard tournament, but that's no here or there.
Where's that? Where's that event? Hey, Lala, where's that event being held at?
It is at Pro Wrestling Magic at the Knights of Columbus in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey.
Richfield.
It is Steve Off, Preacher, and myself. I wasn't supposed to be in this match. I just want to point this out. It was supposed to be cheeseburger, and once again, and y'all can quote me on this. King V, quote me on this. Tag cheeseburger in it, and be like, if he would have did his job, then I wouldn't have had to take his place. And then now I'm fighting everybody in prolific.
Oh man. Wow.
And it's like, I get it, it's a 6-man tag, but I'm fighting everybody. Like I promised that whatever me and Wolf had going on, it wouldn't spill out to Marcus and Tyree.
Oh man. How did this whole thing, and we talked briefly before the show started, but how did this whole thing with Isaiah even start here? Like, what's going on? Yeah, we're getting there.
I feel like in a second I'm gonna have to like take a swig of this Taylor port wine. Can
you pass some?
Yeah,
because I would love some. I love teleport. Oh my god, I love teleport. There it is. They don't sponsor us though, but
they should.
You know what? You know what? After I'm drinking this,
yeah,
man, you gonna talk. We're gonna get them to sponsor us. You feel me?
Go.
Right there,
Let's
right
go.
there, okay. Right there.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah, cool.
There you go.
I done known Isaiah for a while, like damn near double digit years, if not double digit years, if not 10. Coming up on 10. He's my A1 day one, my best friend. Been there for me through thick and thin, has had my back inside the ring as well as outside the ring. Him and Marcus and a couple other people tried a very long time ago to try to get me up here earlier, but dealing with janky promoters, you know how that is. So it didn't pop off, and then pandemic happened. And then I got sick, almost lost my life a few times. And then I didn't know if I was gonna come back or not. And he was one of the main people that was like, yo, you got this, you're gonna be good. Was there and watched out for me. And kind of helped me back through all of this, him and Deshaun. Deshaun Pratt, shout out to him. That's the bro. I love him to death. And so he's always been there for me. When I returned back to wrestling March 19th of this year, he was there for my match. Recorded it and everything.
Yeah.
And I remember before I even went back to Texas, I went to go see him wrestle the next day at Pro Wrestling R. And I remember I went because it's all about love and support, man. And he's like, yo, I'm glad to see you back and everything. And I was like, yo, I appreciate it. I was like, yo, now that I'm back, we got to run that match. And then it was like, nah, stick to other things, instead of just trying to wrestle me. And I was like, all right, I know he's a jokester. I was like, all right. So every time I would see him, because after I returned, I got mad booked, and it was a shocker for a second, because my depression is so I didn't really think it was going to take off how it did. And so I was up here booked religiously. And so I was we was on the same show, so I was like, yo, F you. No, you don't want these problems. You better ask Masha. You better ask Riley. There was all these females that I was supposed to ask, and I'm like, I'm starting to feel disrespected now. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I'm just gonna do a promo, okay, nephew. And it's the thing. You can't say that I didn't warn you. If you know how Black parents are, what's that saying? Warning comes before destruction. I warned you. I said, yo, I'm gonna put a promo up. Once again, you didn't listen to me. So I put that bitch up. I went to sleep. I woke up, a whole bunch of quote tweets. Who's of wrestlers? Yo, you about to get in trouble. Yo, you about to get a whooping. And then it went from there, and then it got very disrespectful very quickly. He decided to call me by my government name. Those who know me know I don't care about people who do know what my name is, but don't go out calling my name out like that. Yeah, just. So I said the next time that I saw him, I was gonna slap the shit out of him. I said it on 3 podcasts leading up to me finally seeing him. And when I saw him, I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I slapped the shit out of him. Got his attention.
Yeah.
But not in the way that I thought. There was still the disrespectfulness. He ended up stealing my belt.
Oh man.
He gave me his belt.
Uh-huh.
I took care of Veronica. Like that was the name that I gave the belt. You know,
Veronica.
Right. Me and Veronica had like a blast. Like we hung out. Like we kicked it like it was 1999. You know, like the best thing ever happened to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No disrespect to my BCW belt. You know, calm down. Calm down. You know, like no disrespect. You know. So like it's I had a blast with Veronica, and it was just disrespect, man. Like he put my belt in the refrigerator, so I put his belt in the oven. He decided to be butt ass naked with my belt and some black team socks and a wave cap with like on some Run Burgundy shit. He Run Burgundy my belt.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So at the time, I decided to cash his belt in for a Maserati. The company of where he's champion wanted the belt back. I told them to go to hell.
Okay.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. Of course. Respectfully.
Respectfully. I just wanted my respect. Like this is all this was about to begin with. Like I don't like to be disrespected. I take respect very serious in this business.
Right.
Respect and your word. You know. So like at any point in time I feel disrespected, it can get, as you say, very ruthless. And
I see what you did there.
I start pulling up on him, but not before slapping some of his friends. Now, before we even, you know, like, no.
Okay.
I just wanted somebody to slap the shit out of him, okay? He's still one of my nephews. Shout out to Big Dre of Your Sports Podcast. That's my people's, you know what I mean? But once this shit started popping off between me and Wolf, he picked the side real quickly instead of just staying neutral. So I tried to go and say hi to him, and he giving me the shoulder like he don't even know who I am. And I was like, so you're like you can't talk? So you act like you don't see me? And he was like, I'm surprised you still not in the hospital. I said, oh.
Wow.
Now.
Wow.
So then I slapped the shit out of him. I said, so was you surprised by that?
As you should.
That really upset Isaiah. And everybody else just thought it would be a good thing to try my patience. Like there were shows that I went to that I was invited to by the owners. And I was just trying to like just go and decompress, you know what I'm saying? Like hang out with my friends and chill. But then every time I went to a show, it was somebody, some individual. Hey, you know Isaiah Wolf is really dog walking you right now. Like he dogging the shit out of you. And
oh wow.
I punched the shit out of Frankie Picard. Like everybody got beat up, bro. And I don't feel bad because I was provoked. That's all it was. Hoping I was gonna get my match. Bet, cool. No. So I made my debut at Pro Wrestling Magic. I faced Jordan Blade and JC Storm for the Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Championship belt. After my match, I'm downstairs, you know, shooting the shit with my friends and everything, getting ready to get my gear bag and leave. And all of a sudden, I was on the floor. My friend out of nowhere punched the shit out of me. Long story short, we started fighting from the locker room upstairs. The show had just ended. So there were still fans, there was everything, and this I didn't care. Like I was for the whoop his ass. I took a second too many to think, and he got the best of me. You feel me? I took 2 silencers. I took 1 silencer, and then he tied my arm to the rope with his bandana, and then ran and gave me another knee. So it was some, and then I whooped his ass. Was that before or after? Oh no, it was before. Cause yeah, he was really mad. Cause I beat his ass in some TikTok shorts and flip flops, and then I beat him out of his flip flops. It was a good time.
Oh man.
But I guess it caught up with me. So it everywhere I've gone, he's been there. I returned to RSW, which is Real Shoot Wrestling. I returned to Connecticut. I haven't been there in like about 3 years. And so I returned. Lo and behold, who else is on the show?
Of course. Isaiah Wolf.
On top of that, he hacked my whole promo. So like my promo's going up, and I'm getting ready to share my promo talking about me going up against, you know what I'm saying? Like I want the R, like I'm coming back from the gold. All of a sudden, my whole face cuts out, and it's him. Hey, is this thing on?
Oh wow.
Allow me to interrupt Ruthless Lala bullshit. And I was like,
whoa.
All right. All right. That's bad. So everywhere that I've went, he's gone. And so I was like, look, this gotta end. A best of 5 series. And when I whoop your ass, give me my respect. That's all this is about. This is not for no, you know, like the birds. I just want my respect. And then after that, I just want my best friend back. But things got way out of hand. Now Marcus then got kneed in the face. It's 2-1. I'm up 2. He has 1. It ain't been going well. I'm not gonna lie and say that I haven't been trying to reach out to him, because like I would like to have a conversation, because if I give my word, I like to keep it. And the one thing is that I promised Marcus is that no matter what me and Isaiah had going on, it wouldn't involve him nor Tyree. But that's went straight out the window, you know, on top of the fact that there's been a couple of times that, you know, me and Isaiah has had to work together, and it was, you could cut the tension with this hot sauce package.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I remember a lot of people asked us like, well, that couldn't have been me. Like I'd have beat him up. I was like, well, I understand how you feel. The one thing that we have always stayed very strict about, especially me and him, is about securing the bag. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's about the bag. I may want to whoop your ass. This bag is more important. You know what I mean? After this bag, we'll have this conversation at another location, not here. You know, so I would like to sit down and have a conversation with him. Like a legit sit down, not like trying to beat him up, trying to have a fight. Like, you know, like at least come to a common ground. You know what I'm saying? To where it won't keep getting crazy and crazier how it's gotten. So ain't no telling right now, everything's just hell.
Oh man.
Sometimes a conversation can fix things.
This is true.
I'll leave that there.
This is true. Wow. Okay, a lot of history here. A lot going on there.
Yes.
Oh, let's yeah. Go ahead, V.
Let's go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
When and where did you fall in love with wrestling? When did you fall in love with hip hop? When did you fall in love with wrestling?
Well, that's another podcast.
I feel like I was gonna have to bust out the brown skin.
Oh,
you love your brown skin.
Ooh, There you go.
I can tell when yours begin. I can tell when yours end.
All right. See.
All right.
So,
Wow. Multi-talented Ruthless Lala.
Okay.
Man, I was literally trying to sneak and watch TV, man. And the first person that I saw was The Undertaker on my screen. And after that, honestly, the rest was history. My mother did not love it at all. My mother is a minister. I'm a preacher's kid.
Oh,
okay. So, yeah. So if it wasn't for my uncle that, you know, may he rest in peace, that, you know, he was always roughing me up or whatever, I don't think I would be the ruthless individual that I am now, you know, on top of having the people that I had in my life, like my trainer, Steve DeMarco, you know, like he never treated me like a female when I was in the ring. It was, you a wrestler. You feel me? And that's all I ever wanted. And there's been a lot of other mentors that I've had the pleasure and the honor of working under and learning from. And man, if you would tell younger me that everything that I said I wanted to do, I would be doing it, I'd be like, nah. You'd be like, for real? Like, for real. Oh, words. Words.
Nice. Do you remember? Oh, go ahead, B.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, do you remember the first like wrestling event you attended as a fan, if you ever did? Because some people never went before they got into the business.
I actually was able to go to the Sportatorium before they tore it down.
Okay.
That was something that was fun for me. And then I also went to a couple of WWE events. So it would be the Sportatorium for me.
Okay.
It was the first event I ever went to.
You remember who worked that night? Anybody?
It was the Junkyard Dogs and the Von Erichs.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't think they were going against each other, but like those are the ones that like I remembered.
Wow. Okay. All right. Nice.
You got me from my age. I don't appreciate that.
Nah, we're all fans of the business. You know, we like, of
course,
historians here. So like, you know, I love hearing about stuff like that. But yeah, go ahead, B.
So you are a veteran in this game. Almost 20 years in the business. My question for you is, I'm trying to word this correctly.
Watch out now. Don't
is
catch
someone
Lariat.
that you don't
catch
that's why I'm trying to word it correctly. Who is someone that you haven't worked with that you would like to work with?
Yo, I keep saying this. I'm keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. Mercedes Martinez.
Oh, that would be awesome. A hard-hitting match. Oh my God.
Mercedes Martinez, Masha Slamovich. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been wanting to have a match with this person for a very long time, and I know what I'm asking. Bryan Danielson, Moxley. If I could get in the ring with William Regal, like,
that'd be awesome.
And like, and like, people like, you're crazy. Yes, I know. There's so much knowledge to learn. You feel me? And I know people are gonna think I'm crazy, and they're gonna probably be like, "Yo, like Lala's hot." I am, but I'm still yo, like I want to wrestle Minoru Suzuki.
Well, he's still out there working. So
another person, because we got to like throw down a little bit, but didn't get to finish. It would be Manders, the one called Manders. Okay. I would really like to beat his ass one-on-one and not have to worry about other people. Taya Valkyrie.
Okay.
Like I've known Taya for a very long time. At least since 2015, 2014. We met in the Rio Grande Valley when I was staying down there and having family with me and everything. So it was like even through all the ups and downs, like Taya was always there for me as well. So it was like we always said that, like, you know, if I was able to return, we got to have this one. And so I was able to see her when I went to MLW when they was in New York, and hung out with everybody and like caught up with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So Taya Backer would definitely be a person that I would want to wrestle. Pentagon Jr. only because we have unfinished business. We started in the Rio Grande Valley. I was Phoenix manager when he went up against Pentagon for the Perro del Mas title.
Okay.
And that's when Phoenix won. So as I was cheering on Phoenix, he ended up getting in my face and did the settlement. And I was like, I ain't scared of you, you know. And he pushed me, you know, and like, now I'm not gonna hold you, like, I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stood my ground. The fangirl in me was like,
oh man.
Pac, I would I'm like gonna do my best to keep him grounded, but like I would love to like wrestle him. Like, he's cool as shit. I got to meet a lot of them when I did my AEW tryout. This was back when Kong and a lot of other people were still, you know, on the roster and still there. And like him and Orange Cassidy was just like sweethearts.
Yeah.
And then I got to meet Dean Malenko, so I lost my shit.
Oh man.
And Jim Ross, he was adorable.
Yeah, yeah, JR is great. JR is great. So just stay on your tryout for a second here. So you had it. So who actually hooked that up for you? How did you get the AEW tryout? And just like take us through that whole process. What was that like?
So this was actually when I was staying in Tennessee at the time. And I was just like, I was a traveling fool. I mean, like, I'm back to being a traveling fool, but like I was in Tennessee, just going from Tennessee to Alabama, from Alabama back, from Tennessee. And then that's when I actually came up here and wrestled at a BCW where you saw me at, Mr. King V. But before then I was in Tennessee, and I've wrestled Kong. Actually, a fact, when I was actually at my 5-year mark of being in this business, Kong was actually somebody that talked to me and kept me from quitting. So when I got to around about 15 years in this business, I had my podcast and everything, and I was able to get her on, and the promotion that I was working for at that time made it happen to where I got to wrestle Awesome Kong. And I remember I had her on my podcast, and I was like, I'm pretty sure you don't remember me, but you know, you kept me from quitting. And she's like, girl, I remember you. She's like, there ain't too many thick sisters. You know what I mean? I was like,
nice.
You know, and so we had our match. I had by far a blast. It was exactly what I wanted. I wish she could have been more well rested, you know, because she was like only like 75%, you know, and I was okay with it. She wasn't okay with it because she was like, you know, like I really wanted to, you know, like be 100%, you know, but she just got to doing like the TNA tapings and everything of that. And so she was just like run down, and like I understood, but like we still had a blast. She still whipped my ass. Like she is the only female that I've ever. Oh shit! I want to wrestle with Fisto too, but we're gonna come back to that. But Kong is the only female that has chopped me, and my soul has left my body and just looked at me for a second and said, all right, let's go. Pop back in, you know. But it was great though. I loved it.
Yeah,
I wasn't complaining. So we, after that, me and Kong stayed cool. We're still cool to this day. I love her to death. She is the big sis. And I remember at this time I was staying in Rome, Georgia, and I ended up saying that, you know, oh shit, AEW is going to be in Nashville. Bet. So I actually hit her up and was like, hey, sis, do you know who I would talk to about getting there early to help set up the ring?
Yeah.
I don't care how long I've been in the business or anything of that sort. Like, I don't mind going and go help. You know what I mean? Like, work my way down, work my way up. That's fine. I'm cool with it. And then like she ended up responding back. It was like, well, wouldn't you just rather get in the ring and train? I was like, I mean, yeah, but I wasn't just gonna jump straight to that. Like, you know, like give me a ring post to help them set up. Like, you know, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so at the time she was like, you know, I'm talking to Kenny Omega right now. Send me a profile pic, send me your resume, send me any gifts if you have them. I sent her everything, and she was like, he loves your look. And I was like, oh shit. Cause like I'm a huge fan of Kenny Omega because I'm big on Japanese wrestling, and that's where I used to always watch Kenny Omega. So when he came over to the United States, I lost my shit.
Yeah.
I lost it. So to hear that he liked my look and everything, that sort of like, I was just on the other side of the phone, like, okay, all right. And she ended up calling me and was like, all right, so I got you tried. I said, I'm sorry, what? You did what? Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and she's like, yo, come down here, you know, the day before, you know, room with me. You know what I mean? We'll go catch up, hang out, you know, get ready. Bet. Had my friend, my sis at the time, to drop me off in Nashville because it was like 2 hours away from Rome, Georgia. So bet. She dropped me off there, went there, got situated, hung out, woke up at like about 5 o'clock that morning, showered, went to the gym that they had in the hotel. We worked out, like worked out, just shit. And then after that, we went to go have breakfast downstairs. Now let me tell you about this, okay? Like I want y'all to understand where I'm at with this, okay? I've led a very sheltered life, so I'm very appreciative for any and everything, you know. And I've been able to where, like, if they gave you a voucher to get something to eat, you know, there's like a little list of things you can get. You get what I'm saying? One thing you can get. You feel me?
Yeah.
When I tell you, I had a plethora of shit on my table of food. Not only did I had turkey bacon, I had an omelet. On top of the omelet, I had oatmeal. On top of the oatmeal, I had a yogurt parfait.
What?
With some pancakes. And in my mind, I'm like, this is not a good idea.
No.
But I still ate that food. I give no fuck.
I love it.
So she's like, yo, I want you in full gear, get dressed, get situated here, and let's go. So like contacts, gear, makeup, like everything. And that was a time where I had the faux locks. That's when I was still trying to figure out if this is something that I wanted to do naturally, which, you know, 3 years later, ta-da, you know what I mean? But it was almost 3 years. January will make it 3.
Nice.
So I'm like, yo. So we get there and like fans is like asking her to sign like posters and I'm with her. So like I'm just standing there, but in the back of my head, I'm like, this shit is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so totally wicked. Well, we get in there and the person I get to roll around with was Nyla Rose.
Oh, okay.
And, she's a sweetheart. You know, she's just as dysfunctional as I am, so I can appreciate somebody like that. You feel me? Respectfully.
Yeah.
You know, we rolled around and I got to work with Dustin Rhodes, and
Wow.
I almost cried.
Yeah. Wow.
And then that's when Swole was still there, and
Love Swole.
I got to
Love
meet Whoa,
Yeah.
and man, we had a blast. I got to roll around in the ring a little bit. Got to work with Nyla a little bit, and then Kong just threw me around like a rag doll in front of Brandy and Cody. Like, I was totally okay with that. Like I was trying to sell my ass. I'm like, yeets! Did you see me? So it's a small thing. And that was right when Chris Statlander was also there. That's when she got signed.
Okay.
It was, when I tell you, I had a blast. I had a huge blast because, like, I go back with Jake Hagar and I go back with Marco. This is when they was there at the time, and also Sammy. You know, and so when they saw me, they was like, "Oh shit, what up, Lala?" I was like, "What up, Nipples?" Like I had a blast and just vibe the whole time, man. And it was like a true experience. You know what I mean? So hopefully, now that I've returned, we can pick up where we left off at.
Nice.
Hopefully. So we're just gonna keep those high hopes.
Of course, it's gonna happen. We're gonna manifest it right here on Go for
Right
the
here on the show.
Yep, it's gonna happen. V, I know.
At the same time, I'm like, I want it to happen, but at the same time, like, I'm patient because I don't want to get an opportunity just to get beat up. It's a thing about brand. That's one thing that me and my squad always talks about. It's about brand. You know what I mean? Like, you build up a brand here and you go there, and then somebody wants to squash you in like 4 or 5 minutes, and then it's like, I can't come back on the indie scene as Ruthless Lala, and you've seen somebody weigh 100 pounds soaking wet just mollywop my ass. Like, nah.
So it's interesting you bring that up, right? And I know V wants to ask you something, but like Taz actually had said something like that when he was still doing his podcast, that like a lot of times independent talent come up to WWE or one of the mainstream companies, and you see them get like killed in like 2 minutes on TV. And he's like, and it hurts their indie bookings sometimes, because in one sense you're on television, but then on the other sense, it's like, at the end of the day, our brand is all we have to go off of when we're on the independent. So it's like, you can say winning and losing doesn't really matter, but I mean, it does matter when you're getting killed in like 30 seconds. He said that if somebody wanted him to come up and do like a squash match or whatever, he would request to wear a mask, like back in the day when he was coming up through the indie scene. So it's like, all right, well, at least I'm underneath a hood. So, it won't look as bad as I'm coming up, without a hood. So it's interesting that you mentioned that, because other people have also pointed that out, that it's difficult, to retain that image on the independents when, you go to TV and somebody's killing you in, 30 seconds.
And I can simply say, like, even though I have my disagreements with them, that is one thing that, like, we're very big on with me and Isaiah is like brand. You know what I mean? Like, once you build a brand, that brand is very important. And so, like, I'll give him that. Oh, I want to shake the shit out of him.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Answer my phone call. Like, stop playing. Like, you see me calling you. Like, don't do that.
We're going to have to make this happen. We're going to have to make the sit down happen on the show here somehow. I'll reach out to Isaiah. But yeah, go ahead, V.
Come on, V. V was like, look, all my life I had to fight to wait for this guy.
I love Lala. God knows I do. No, but if I have a couple of fun questions.
Let's go.
If you were to either add yourself to a match or replace someone in a match, whatever match, doesn't matter the brand or what have you, what would that match be and what would be the outcome?
I like this.
I know the answer to the last one, but what would the match be?
Replace who's ever supposed to be wrestling Taya Valkyrie at MLW's Philly show and wrestle her for the title, and I knock her head off and become
there's
the
that.
new champion. There you go. Ding ding. Next one. Next
Ding,
question.
All right. Let's do something non-wrestling related.
All right, let's go.
What does Lala do on her off days? How do you like to relax and decompress?
I like to bug the shit out of my nephews. If even if I was at home, I wake up about 7 o'clock in the morning.
Same.
Oh,
so my sleeping patterns are different and they're weird. And on top of it, I have 2 kids. Okay. So between that, like I'm always. So once I wake up and I know some of my nephews who are awake, I roll a couple of blunts. I send them a message. Hey, good morning, nephew. Wake and bake. Wake and bake.
Wake and bake.
Oh wait! Oh shit!
Our good friend Knuckles, Jonathan has a question here. Mentioned it last week, but want to ask Lala, what's your preference? An arena, 15,000 plus, or an intimate setting of 150 and to 200 people? Do you have a preference?
So I've been blessed enough to wrestle in front of 10,000 people.
Nice.
And I've also been blessed to wrestle in front of 160 and 200 people. And I've also wrestled in just front of just 20 people. Honestly, either way, if you do what you're supposed to do and work that crowd, even if it's 20 people, even if it's 60 people, it's gonna sound like a packed crowd. You know what I mean? So like, I would love to wrestle in an arena of 15,000. I don't really have a preference. I just like to go out there and just entertain my ass off, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And beat up some people. You know what I mean? Like, and talk some shit. That's it. Like no matter how much people want to talk trash about wrestling or they want to say wrestling is fake, it's like, yo, I get paid.
Yeah.
To beat up my coworkers and my boss occasionally. And I don't get fired for it. I actually get praised for it. Fuck out of here. You can say what you want to say.
Exactly.
I bet you ain't go to your job and whoop your coworker's ass and not get fired or beat up. Go ahead.
Right?
Take your ass in.
Because there's a few people. All right. I'm telling you, there's a few people.
There's a couple people that I beat up off work, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
but,
it's ain't about us.
Yeah, it's not about us. This is Lala shows. What would you tell younger Lala?
Oh.
Yo, fuck these niggas.
Clip that. That is the clip for the show. Clip that, V.
I am.
Be mindful and not be as I don't want to say as caring, because that's what makes me unique. Mm-hmm. I genuinely care about people that are in my squad and even people who are not in my squad. I want to make sure everybody is in a good mental mind state. Mm-hmm. So, there's a lot of people as I was coming up in this business that pretended to be genuine and fucked me over hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that it would be to let her to have that warning up. Yo, they look like they cool. I get it. But fuck these niggas.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you.
Oh, that's the clip of the week. That is the clip of the week.
I love it.
Oh man. This is gonna be my last question.
Okay.
And I usually, every time we have a performer on here, I like asking this question because I love hearing the different perspectives. When Lala gives her last lariat, and you take some time to be away from the business, like officially, when it's all said and done, what do you want your legacy to be?
Man, the one thing about that, which is great, is my legacy is actually going to live on because my son wants to become a professional wrestler.
Nice.
And that's something that he told me after I returned back to wrestling and I went home before I got ready to come up to New York, where I'm at now. I'm still on tour, and cried because like my son has seen me go through so much, and he's seen the bullshit that I've gone through in the politics, and just there's a list. So, and he had once said he didn't want to have nothing to do with business. So when I came home, he was like, "Mom, I want to be a professional wrestler." I was like, I said, "You fucking with me?" He's like, "No, Mom, I'm serious." I was like, "All right, cool." So I would like my legacy to be is I was by far the most ruthless female in all of professional wrestling. I am still Mrs. Hit That Hoe, Queen Super Savage Singing God. I am Miss What That Lariat Do, Ruthless Lala, and everything that I did for the motherfucking culture. Respectfully. That would be it, because that's all I've ever done. Showed up, whooped ass, left. Tried to give people a couple of laughs and a couple of positive vibes, and that's it.
Definitely.
I thought about it. Like I really thought about that, like here lately. And I was just like, even when I do, it wouldn't stop, because like I probably would open a school. Because like I would want to see, guys as well as females come up in this business the right way and not have to, deal with the unnecessary, how bad you want to be in this business, put your mouth on me, just not the right way. You know what I mean? So, still about like trying to help and be part of a solution and not a problem.
That's amazing. I like that's such, and I love that question, just because everybody has so many different, like, has a different perspective and has so many different experiences, what leads to that answer. So I mean, and I think it's super dope that your son wants to wrestle too. That's amazing. So the business will continue through your son, which is awesome. That I love hearing that. It's awesome. I have a question for you, and it doesn't have to be in wrestling. What is the best piece of advice that you have gotten? It doesn't have to be in wrestling, just in life. And what is the best advice you can give somebody coming up in the business?
There was a couple. Oh man, this is one that stuck with me for a very long time, and it still sticks with me. It may not make sense, but I hope it does. I remember one time somebody told me, "Some will, some won't. So what? Next." If I could give anybody in this business, stay humble. Keep your mouth closed and your ears open. Stop thinking you know everything. Stop letting rankings or a dark match justify your skills as a professional wrestler. Perfect your craft. Become better than what you were the day before, because at the end of the day, your only competition is yourself, not nobody else. You got to be better than what you were the day before. And try to be part of a solution, not a problem. be genuine in everything you do. Don't do things to pretend to be genuine only to, to rub certain elbows. Like do it because you're genuine, not because you want somebody to overly parade and just praise you. You know what I'm saying? Like no self gratification. You know what I mean? Like do it because you genuinely give a shit.
No, I think that's great.
Perfect your
No.
craft.
Yeah.
Perfect your craft. Perfect the basics. Perfect the basics. That's
Nice. No, I think that's great. that's the perfect advice. It's perfect. I know V said that was like his last question. I don't know if you have anything else before we let Lala do her
I
thing.
do actually.
Yeah.
I do have one last question. I should have asked this before the legacy question. Fuck. Anyway, we're live now.
We are live. We're
But
live.
we are live.
Yeah.
with being a black woman in the business, what would you give? It's kind of similar to Mike's question, but what would you give specifically the advice that you would give to a young black woman in the business coming up? Because a lot of times, black people have to be twice as good. We all have gotten that conversation. But when you're both black and a woman, that takes that you have to be twice as good to you have to be 10 times as good.
Mm.
So what would be the advice that you would give to a young black girl wanting to get into wrestling business, whether it's wrestling, manager, being a manager, a ref, or what have you? What would be the advice that you would give?
Stick to your morals. Stand on your own too. Go to the beat of your own drum. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Stand your ground on what you believe. Set your mind to it and stay the course. And keep positivity around you, because that's gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna matter. Having positive people around you, it's gonna matter. Not self-gratifying positive people, that want to, be positive around you and then want to try to go and say that, they're the reason why you are who you are, or all that type of stuff. Like positive people that when you're depressed and you're just like, yo, like you don't want to hit your friends up and bother them, they're like, yo, I don't give a fuck. Talk to me. What's going on? Them kind of people, the ones that are going to be there to help pick you up, not the ones that are going to listen to you vent only to say, well, I ain't gonna let you have a pity party. Like you don't need people to try to give you tough love when you're on the edge of falling off a building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about, oh, well, you want me to feel bad for you. No, I want you to understand.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
awesome.
Having positive people around helps. Like the fact that I've got rid of so many negative people that I didn't want to get rid of because I thought that they was genuine for me. It's been the best thing ever, because like so many blessings have came in since I got rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't ask for anything else.
Definitely. Okay. This has been amazing. I am curious as to, like, 20 years in the business. I want to know what's your favorite match that you've had. Like, if you can, it does got to be one. You can name as many as you want, but I am curious to know some of your favorite matches that you've had over the years, and maybe a match that you weren't involved in that you enjoy watching.
It would definitely be when I was Phoenix manager. Watching him and his brother wrestle each other was just like,
mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Before we was the second to last match before they got signed. My ex-tag team partner, when I was part of Strong Style, we went up against Ray Rowe and Crazy Mary Dobson.
Okay.
That
Ray
match
Rowe, who is now in WWE. Right. So yeah. So okay. Just making sure.
Shout out to him. Like that was fam. Known Ray for a while before he had his motorcycle accident.
Mm-hmm.
He's a genuine cool ass dude, man. You know, I love Ray. And I'm like massively proud of everything he's doing. Not gonna hold you. Prolific against STP for the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team championships was that was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
My match with Diamante at WSU. By far one of my favorite fucking matches. Like, I love Diamante. The fact that she's not on TV more, it's a fucking tragedy.
Yeah.
Tragedy. The Taylor Port is hitting me.
It's all good.
It's okay.
I'm telling you, you have to pass that.
I would say my match with Tasha Steelz at Queens of Combat. I gotta say it. My match with Isaiah. The first match. Second match, because I whooped his ass in West Virginia.
All over West Virginia.
Fighting Jordan Blade and JC Storm, I had fun. That was a match that I could truthfully say, like, yo. Wrestling Damaris Dawkins.
Yeah.
I fucking love Damaris.
She's awesome.
She's
No, Damaris is great.
When I made my Garden State Pro Wrestling debut and I was in that 6-man gauntlet, which was 6-person gauntlet. It was me versus Reed Walker versus Gabriel Sky versus Alicia Edwards versus Too Hot Steve Scott and one called Manders. I enjoyed myself. I had a blast. The love and support that I got from that was something intoxicating. And on top of that, Matt Taven watched my shit and gave me mad props. You know what I'm saying? Gave me 2 high fives in the back. I was excited. Nice. He went to locker room, came back out one more time. Yes. Like, I know people don't like him. And I know he done like some stuff where, that's not meant for me to speak on. But back in the day, I did have a 6-man tag. It was me, Tony Strong, Jim Justice against Total Pimp, Machiko, and Teddy Hart. Everyone. My False Count Anywhere match with Eric Shadows will be another one. If not already, because I don't know, but could Battle Club be in? I've already been there.
Yeah. You missed it, Knuckles. You got to come up to New York more. You got to excuse our friend. You got to excuse our friend Knuckles. He's, he's on the other side of the earth sometimes. So you got to excuse him. Sometimes he misses things that happens up here, but it's okay. Knuckles, don't worry. I'll show you it. All right. Don't worry. I got the footage. It's okay. But yes, please. Please continue. I'm sorry about Knuckles for interrupting you. Don't worry about it.
No, you good. My match with Awesome Kong, my match against Jazz. I would definitely like to say tagging up with Baby D, my original, my first ever tag team partner. I love her to death. Shout out to Baby D. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of other ones, but I can't think of it right now. So.
No, you gave us a lot.
Oh, shit. Me against Brett Eisen at TWE Chattanooga. You can actually watch it on IWTV. Go to TWE Chattanooga. Go on there, check it out. You will enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you try not to forget anybody. I know. I know.
Queen of the North. Queen of the Monsters match. It was me against Savannah Evans against Davian against Holiday. I enjoyed that match. I had fun in that match. And I also had fun putting Anthony Gang on through multiple doors in Atlantic City, respectfully.
Oh, respectfully, of course.
Respectfully, of course.
Nice. All right.
Well, I had fun whooping Ron Starr's ass. That was very memorable. Respectfully. Okay, I'm
You
done.
just have fun beating up people. It's okay. It's all right. And we love watching you.
Yeah,
It's all
it's
good. We love
fine.
watching you beat people up. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Well, Lala, promote anything you have coming up, anything you want to talk about, anything you got to say. This is your time.
Nah, because
And
I got that text that
oh, you got the text?
that I
Okay.
told you about.
Okay,
So
you
I'm
got the
gonna
text.
go ahead and do it
Okay,
right now.
Lala gotta go. Wiki,
Okay.
where are you on social media?
You not keeping me up. Let me say what I go. Real quick. You can catch me this Saturday at Titan Championship Wrestling. Bring it down the house too. I go 1-on-1 with Vicious Vicky. That is in Bayville, New Jersey, at the Bayville X Lodge. Don't ask me the address. I just told you where it's at, so look it up.
Exactly.
And it's also on my Twitter, so go look it. Next week, unfortunately, the Tri-Wizard tournament. It is myself, Steve Off, and Preacher against Prolific. The winner from this match goes on to the finals.
Okay.
So
okay.
Whatever. October 29th, CCW Coastal Championship Wrestling at Ridgeville Park, New Jersey. I'll be there. Only for the next day, October 30th. Grand Dragon tournament first round. I have Jay Bougie. I'm gonna knock his head off of the motherfucking culture, respectfully, disrespectfully.
Of course.
And then November 4th, I'm making my We Are Wrestling debut.
Okay, that's gonna be a huge show. I know a lot of people that's working that show.
And then November 6th, I'm gonna be at CZW. I can't tell you what I'm doing. I just know I'm just gonna be beating up people.
There you go. That's all we need to know. That you're gonna be beating up people.
If you want to follow me on any social medias, you can follow me on Twitter at Ruthless Lala, or you can catch me on Instagram at Straight Ruthless 1 STR 8 RUTHLESS 1. You can hit me up on Twitch, Miss What That Lariat Do. You can hit me up on TikTok, Miss What That Lariat Do. Christian Mingle. No, I'm just playing.
Okay.
Oh man.
Snapchat, but it's been a while since I've been posting on there. So yeah. So that's where you can catch me. Those are the things that I have coming up. And I'm feeling like I probably forgot about a booking, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come to my attention soon. So when I find out, I'm gonna let y'all know.
Okay.
Of course, we'll retweet it.
We'll retweet it, and just if you guys want to follow her, you can have all her social media handles now. So yeah.
Real quick, shout out to Smart Psychology Podcast. Come here, because you acting real foolish. I don't want to hear it. Shout out to
there it is.
Shit. Shout out to BCW for entrusting me to put the company on my back and carry it and be the face of BCW. Nice. Shout out to Pro Wrestling R, Ron Star. Even though I punch Ron Star, I respect Ron Star. He has the uttermost respect for me. Honestly, shout out to Steve Off, Pro Wrestling Magic. Shout out to Super Crazy Wrestling, Darren, cool ass person. He's so cool. That's my homie G Slice Skillet. Shout out to CCW. Shout out to Joshua Gresham. Shout out to Respect the Crab Podcast. Shout out to Venom Smoke Podcast. Shout out to my sister Lala. I love you. Deshaun Pratt, my brother, my little nephew Boom Harden, CMD. I love them. Shout out to my other homie G Slice Skillet, Aaron Ash. He's so special. He's big. We've beaten the hell out of each other, and I'll do it any other day of the week. So definitely shout out to him. It don't get talked about enough. Shout out to Lindsay. Lindsay always stays lucha fit. That's the homie G Slice Skillet. So shout out to him. Man, you know what? Shout out to everybody that honestly. Uncut, DJ Barbecue. I see you, my G. Professor. Yo, Sloan. Shout out to my boy Sloan. Also, you can catch Sloan every Tuesdays and Thursdays with Rev Run, Coffee with Rev on the Twitter Spaces. Once again, you can catch Sloan with Rev Run with Coffee with Rev every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 a.m. respectfully. Oh shit! That's what I got coming up. November 13th.
What happened?
Making history. It was going to be myself versus Damaris versus Gabby Ortiz for the First ever Pro Wrestling R Women's Championship, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. History will be made.
Real quick, shout out to All Day Advocate. Shout out to Jermaine, Samael. Shout out to Daniel Alexander. These are my nephews. I just want to give them shout outs. I love y'all. To my other nephews that my brain can't remember it. Nope, I can't remember it. But shout out to y'all. Oh, shout out to the All Father Darius Carter. Even though I want to knock his head off,
God.
I want to respect Darius Carter. So shout out to him. Also, even though I want to beat up my nephew, shout out to Prolific. Shout out to Tyree Taylor. Fucking up all the church's money on Wrestling Open right now, I believe. Probably earlier. Shout out to Marcus Marquis. Marquis State of Mind. He's not talking to me still. Maybe we'll work it out. I hate to say this. I don't hate to say what I'm saying. Shout out to Nasty Leroy, my G. Shout out to Nasty Leroy. He has a list of rat bastards. It's just the funniest thing ever. Shout out to Isaiah Wolf. And man, with all the hate in my heart that I still have in him, shout out to Isaiah Wolf. By far, a phenomenal wrestler, very slept on. He's a hybrid in his own. There's nothing that he can't do. And honestly, the fact that he's not on TV, the fact that him and Darius is not on TV, I don't understand.
Yeah.
At the same time, he still ain't shit. And he's answering phone call. Bet I'm done. Oh, shout out to Public Enemy Podcast. Shout out to Doc Mueller, Bleach Report. Those are two people that support me hard. Shout out to my homeboy G Slice Killer Dog JC. Shout out to my boy Jordan McLean. I love you, Jordan. Beach, my people. Shout out to my twin Lou the Poet God. I love you. Shout out to Butter Baby.
Butter Baby.
Shout out to my nephew Barrington Hughes. I love you, nephew. Shout out to Jaden Newman and Cheyenne. Oh, I love you. Shout out to Matt trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody. No, that's everybody.
You sure?
No, if I didn't know, shout out to my mother for having me, and for raising me. Shout out to my son Keyshawn. Shout out to my daughter Charlotte. I love y'all. I miss y'all very much. Thank y'all for always supporting me and being understanding of me being on this road. Before I leave, if anybody is dealing with mental, understand you're not alone. Understand you're not by yourself. You as well as your mental matter. If nobody has told you that you are appreciated and that you are loved, let me tell you. And if nobody else tell you they suck my dick backwards, I don't care. Disrespectfully. You are loved. You're an amazing individual. You as well as your mental matter. Don't let anybody fuck up your energy or your peace. I appreciate both of y'all legitimately having me on. I wasn't the best to come on because my depression is the worst right now. I am nowhere near okay. But, once again, when you're surrounded by positive people, it's amazing the things that you can accomplish. So I love y'all. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank y'all for having me. I love every last one of y'all. And remember, if y'all don't remember anything else from me, always remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Lala, thank you so much. We love you too. Thank you for being on.
Thank you so much. My God.
Oh man, Ruthless Lala, everybody. Wow.
That was so much fun.
It was. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, such a great guest. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And guys, everybody that's watching, thank you. Everybody that watched, everybody that's out there. We appreciate you guys. We are going to get into Extreme Rules as soon as our buddy Knuckles comes on the show here, who should be up in a few minutes. But Lala, thank you so much. Thank you,
Lala.
We do have another guest. So guys, please. I know it's late on the East Coast, but you don't want to miss this. We have the finisher, Steve Pena, coming up later on in this episode. So just stay with us here, okay? Stay with us. I know it's late. Stay with us. We'll try to keep this going as quickly as possible. We do have some things to talk about. V, I just want to, while I have some time here, you were recognized and honored on the Hispanic Heritage list here. We're gonna move
Oh,
to the side. Look at this
wow.
here. V
Oh
is
God,
right
you
there.
know I don't like attention like that.
Top left.
Jesus.
V is right
Oh
there. Top
God.
left, first
Oh
row.
God.
Top left. So V,
Uh,
you deserve it, bro. I am proud of you. Shout out to Brian that designed this and everything. He's super talented. Thank you for doing this. We have some great
yes,
talent.
thank you.
Look at the list of some of the people that's on here. I mean, this is amazing. I see AJ Lee on this list here. I see Janelle Remain Charge. Janelle, what's up? Battle Club Pro co-owner. I see, speaking of Battle Club Pro, I see Joe Kim on here. I see Mr. Martinez. There's so many people. I don't want to miss anybody. Danny Nemesis is on this list. There's so many great talents on and creators on this list. I'm just so proud of you, bro. This is great company to be on a list with. So, yeah, congratulations to our very own King B here.
Now that I'm thoroughly embarrassed. Okay.
Send another link. Knuckles, you're killing me. I hope you can hear me, pal. Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
No,
we're live.
I'm
Okay.
well, we're live, pal. No, seriously, I thank Brian for including me on that list. I'm in great company. So, shout outs to Panama. Shout outs to the Afro Panamanians, because that's the majority of the country. But anyway, get you some friends like these, because contrary to popular belief, I don't like being told of my accomplishments.
Mhm.
I don't like that out in the open. I was never really that person. But yeah, it was pretty cool to see.
No,
So yeah.
that was awesome. That was awesome. I wasn't expecting that, and but you know what? It was a happy surprise. It was a
Yeah,
well-deserved,
it was a
well-earned
little
surprise.
happy surprise. I got in my emotions a little bit. I was like, oh, look at me. And all of these other people. Oh God, this is happening. No, it was
Amazing
really
people
cool.
that's
He
on
d-
that
he does
list.
he does amazing work.
Yeah, he does. He
So
definitely does. So anybody just check out Brian. I actually want to give his actual because we want to give credit here.
yeah.
1 second. I'll actually give you guys his at 1 second. We are live. Like like we said, I'm trying to get all of this together as we're going here. As we wait for Knuckles as well. Who's I think having some technical difficulties getting up here. I'm gonna try to figure that out while I multitask. So this is what we do
Okay,
here.
so you do that. I'm gonna add this comment here
Okay.
while you do that.
Yes.
So if there's anyone in the New Haven, Connecticut area, tomorrow night at I'm gonna mispronounce this. Sorry, Matt. At Papa, it's gonna be a wrestling show, and Matt Awesome is going to be wrestling in New Haven, Connecticut. Um, in the New Haven, Connecticut area tomorrow. Go ahead and drop your @name so we can go ahead and retweet it and promote it also.
Definitely. All right. So Brian's is at Brian F Pro. So
Yes.
if you wanna follow him, does great work. Definitely follow him. And Knuckles, if you can hear me, I sent you like 2 different links. So hopefully we're able to get this going here. Okay, so you already put up that comment. Yeah. So anybody in the Connecticut area, I would drive that if I could, if I wasn't working. I definitely would drive that. Always love seeing live pro wrestling, whether I'm involved with the show or not. I love seeing live pro wrestling. So, I'm trying to think if we should air. Oh, wait a minute. All right, never mind. As I say that, it looks like Knuckles is getting situated here. So I'm gonna let him give me a thumbs up if you're ready there, pal. We'll get going. All right. Well, there it is. Everybody, DJ Knuckles. Oh man, what's going on? Oh, look at this. He's not like running from beer this week.
Hold on.
Okay, I hear an echo.
All right, there we go.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was watching the I was watching the thing on my phone. But hey, guys,
What's going on? I like
Hey.
the setup.
I can't call it. Yeah, I'm not in a secluded area. I'm just in some stranger's living room, but it's okay.
Is that what it is? Right.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So,
Yeah, pal.
but nah,
Yeah, pal.
that interview with Lala was dope, man. I'm glad y'all did that.
She's awesome, man. She's definitely awesome.
So much fun.
Check out her work if you haven't got a chance to see her work. Definitely check out her work, and I encourage everybody to go out and look at her work when you guys get a chance. We gotta talk about Extreme Rules,
of course.
Respectfully. We have to get into Extreme Rules, pal.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do. It happened. It's the biggest story of the week. We have to talk about it. Well, I guess one of the biggest.
But we had such positivity on the show. We had Lala. You know,
I'm gonna be positive.
Knuckles right now.
We're gonna
have Steve. We're
gonna have Steve Pena right after we're done talking about a little wrestling here. But we're gonna have Steve Pena on. Well, we're gonna be fully transparent. It's pre-recorded, guys. It is.
Oh yeah.
We're wearing.
I'm not wearing the same
outfit.
Look,
Okay,
y'all gonna figure it out.
It's pre-recorded, but it's still an exclusive interview.
We're adults.
Yeah. And we don't try to lie to our audience. All right. Like
I detected a little bit of shade. I did. But that's fine. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Moving left and right along. Okay.
All right. Let's go to the paper.
Let's go.
All right. So the show opened up with. I hope you got your list there, Knuckles. You know. That's not nice. All right, that's not nice.
I had to turn the label around. We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored. Nope. I hope after this interview we're sponsored by Taylor Board. All right. The show opened with the Brawling Brutes
and Angus Store rum.
Yeah, right.
That's the Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad. All right.
Oh no! Whoa.
We're not doing that?
I'll have to. No.
I thought we.
I'm not. The whole. Right now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fighting back happening right now. So go ahead.
Let's keep going. All right. Let's just keep going.
Yes.
All right. The Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. The Brawling Brutes get the win here in a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. What an opener! Great opener.
This is a lot of violence.
A lot of violence, a lot of brutality.
I love this is my brutality. No.
Are we gonna have to do that again? Jeez.
Child, no, probably not. But honestly, that shit was hard hitting. That was the violence and negativity that I was looking forward to.
Violence and negativity.
Okay. Knuckles, what did you think? And how did we do, pal?
I thought it was a great match. Yeah, it was a good old fashioned Donnybrook. A quarrel.
Whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
yeah, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think we were all smart about this. We all
Well, got that one right. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm really gonna reach for this camera before this is all
over. I have a feeling why. I think the fans know too. I shouldn't call them fans. I think the viewers and supporters know why as well. But we'll get there. Next match, we had Ronda Rousey defeat. I'll say it again.
Get this shit out of here.
Ronda, hey, come back. B, come back.
I'm here.
Fuck that.
Come back. I had to turn down my. Hey, where'd you go? All right, Knuckles, you come back too. Ronda Rousey defeated Liv Morgan by technical submission. To win the SmackDown Women's Championship. V, I already know how you felt about this decision.
Oh no, because I'm gonna fucking say it. So to quote David Allen Greer as well as Damon Wayans, hated it. Like it's unfold your arms, Michael. But
we knew
the match itself was sloppy to me.
It was.
I'm not gonna blame Liv here. That's that on that.
I'm blaming both of them. I'm blaming both of them. I'm blaming both of them. And the bat looked like it couldn't hurt a fly. But God, I'm continue.
Wow.
It It was such a mess of a match.
Yeah.
Because I know what Liv Morgan is capable of. And
do we not know what Ronda Rousey is capable of?
Anyway, I don't find transphobes being capable of anything.
I don't know if he's transphobic. All right, go ahead, continue.
Anyway.
Okay.
So Liv Morgan dropping the title was such an awful idea. Like Liv was literally a breath of fresh air, and she was something new.
Yeah.
And then I guess transphobia once again. But then again, a racist was on Monday Night Raw, so might as well. I mean, for DX reunion,
break it.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not shocked, but that match was not good. Sorry. I love Liv, but it was not good. Only thing I could say I liked was Liv like cracking this smile as she passed out.
Yeah, I thought
that was great character. That was great character work from her, and that's all I got.
Knuckles.
I agree. In my opinion, the match was trash. I think the breaking point for me was the when Liv jumped off the steps and Ronda hit her with the bat.
Yeah,
I was just like,
because okay, let's try to. This is wrestling, right? We're all adults here. If somebody gets hit with a bat, okay, a bat, multiple times, either one of them. I'm not. That's why I can't just blame Ronda. I can't just blame Liv. It's both of them, and it's the agent. It's everybody involved.
That spot was particularly bad.
Say again?
I said that spot was particularly bad.
It just looked.
Not bad. I was gonna say, as someone that has swung a bat at somebody, I'm not gonna say if it connected or not. That's not my business. As someone that's not anywhere.
Sorry.
It just wasn't. That wasn't realistic enough, or it didn't look good.
Right.
Yeah. And I hate that I'm shitting on this match because I like Liv, and the wrong decision was made. That's it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How did we do on this match? And all I was gonna say was just like I don't know. Like I blame everybody involved. The bat didn't look like it could hurt anybody, and the kendo stick hurt more, and the table hurt more. The table hurt more than anything that they did in the match. Like, but anything else they did in the match.
It almost sounded like the bat was a wiffle ball bat.
Yeah,
like it wasn't even real. And then the bat shots that Liv was giving Ronda was just like like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't. It's not just all Ronda. It's Liv too. It's everybody involved.
And I mean, this happens. We all know this happens. I just hate that it happened to these
Liv Morgan
because they had the most gimmicky match on the card. It was an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for the hype that you gave it during SmackDown, excuse me. The hype that you gave it, and then to see the finished product, it was very disappointing. For it to be the actual match that the pay-per-view is named after.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, having said all of that, Mike got it right. But like I said, it happened. It was disappointing. We move on.
Yeah, and we're gonna move on to Karrion Kross defeating Drew McIntyre in a Caribbean in a strap match.
In the Caribbean?
In a Caribbean strap match.
I had something to say. Never mind.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And Veer's on NXT now, okay? Coming during Indy Hartwell matches. But anyway, so
all right.
So I guess we ain't got to worry about him anymore. All right.
No, we don't have to worry about him coming during the show.
Quit the show.
V, come back.
Come back. All right. Knuckles. Well, I thought first of all, I thought this match was fine. The finish was kind of predictable with Scarlett getting involved, but of course, like, you know, Scarlett was going to get involved. Karrion Kross wins here. Drew McIntyre loses another big match. What did you guys think of this?
So, to be really frank, like to be completely Frank's hot sauce.
Frank's hot sauce. You put that shit on anything? All right.
I took a break during this match.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Knuckles.
Took a candy break.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm tired. As he would say, T.I. Red. As I would say, I'm tired with.
Oh my God.
I didn't originate it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kid Fury because I give my sources.
Yeah, but you're the only one I've heard it from, so I'm gonna give you the credit and you can pass it on to whoever. As I've heard someone else say, I'm tired with Bleach. I'm tired with OxyClean. I'm really over. I'm sorry. I wasn't ready for time with Bleach.
I wasn't either. Oh,
okay.
God.
Yeah, I'm tired with cleaning crystals.
Wow.
Yeah,
I once knew a girl named Crystal. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue.
You want to elaborate? Oh,
no, I don't actually. My girl's watching.
Oh. Mario, what's happening? How you doing?
Yeah.
I'm over it. I think this should be the end.
Edit
of this.
that. Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
I think this should be the end of this.
Yeah.
And I think.
But it won't.
I think we should move on to green. I have a theory, but
like Austin or
no.
No, this theory needs to be around people over the age of 18.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. But I mean, like you said, we saw the writing on the wall. We knew it was going to happen. So it happened.
I don't know what to. What the fuck was that? All right. Anyway, let's
it's Veer. He's behind you, right there.
Is that God?
Hello,
Veer. Hello. What is it, Adele? All right.
I'll behold.
How do we doing this?
We all saw the writing just like everybody else did.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Bianca versus Bayley in a ladder match for the Raw Women's Championship.
Can I go first, please?
Please do.
All right, so I fucked up.
You fucked up.
You know, I out of all the times that the one time that I wanted, I'm not even gonna say wanted. The one time that I predicted Bianca to lose, she doesn't.
Say it, B. Say it.
No, I'm not mad at that. I don't have an issue with that. I honestly thought that they were gonna go with putting it on Bayley, and like I said last week, that I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah,
I would not be mad at that. I would be okay. It would protect both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, for that to not happen, it's just like, oh, okay. But Bianca winning was also a good choice. But my question is, who's next for Bianca?
Sorry.
Well, right now I'm distracted by who's next between Big Lotto and Nicki Minaj. Apparently they haven't.
Oh, the girls are fighting.
They're fighting right now as we record. They're fighting right now.
They're fighting
right
live.
now. Yeah, but yes,
I was gonna say something about someone being the problem, but but then again, it's also past a lot of their bedtimes.
Is it on Instagram?
But
it's on Twitter.
Oh.
The girls, especially the big girls that, you know, enable pedophiles and marriage.
All right, so Bianca and Bayley. Yeah. So okay. So how do we do, Knuckles? And by the way, I thought this match was fine.
Yeah, it was great. It was good.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought the finish was sick. Very, very dangerous bump for Bailey to take with the KOD with the
Yeah.
ladder.
Yeah.
Credit to Bailey for even taking that. And you saw Bianca waited for a little bit just to have a right spot to drop her.
Good grip.
Yeah. So, yeah, Knuckles. What did you think? How did we do?
I will say this: V makes a very good point when he says who's next. I think, and we can go back a few months when we were talking about the legitimacy of Bianca's title reign.
Mm-hmm.
I think this win solidifies Bianca as, yeah, now it's time to take me seriously. Like, if you doubted before, now you have no other choice but to believe, because Bianca really took some shots leading up to this match. She really was downplayed, but we all know, gimmick, whatever.
Yeah.
They made her out to look like she was really in danger of losing.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she won, I think this one brings legitimacy to the title reign to say, I'm here and I'm not going nowhere. Nice. So yeah, I think the right person won for the right reasons. Bailey was the perfect opponent for this match, and I think they got it right.
Yeah, definitely. How did we do?
You mean how did you do?
Do we even have to continue? I think we all know who.
Hey, shut up! Next match.
Shut up.
All right, let's keep going. Let's get. No, that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I understand. All right, listen. We have an IQ match.
I will throw this in the trash like it never happened.
No, Knuckles, don't you dare! Don't do it! No, don't do it! Don't do it! I'm gonna get Lala to give you a lariat if you do that. Don't do that.
Why you gotta go? Why you gotta?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
My chest, my neck, and my chest hurt.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We got an I Quit match. Finn Balor defeating Edge. All the bells and whistles, all the shenanigans that we thought was gonna happen, except the speaker thing or whatever. But Beth Phoenix gets involved. She Rhea's threatening to conchito Beth. I knew she was still gonna do it anyway, just like the heel that she is, but it made Edge quit. This was solid. This was a really solid match. I enjoyed this I Quit match thoroughly. Dom finally getting real physical with Ray. Like, I mean, wrapped him around the ring post and all that. I mean, it was a little uncomfortable after a while. I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, wow. But yeah, so what did you guys think? And how did we do? I think we got this. I think we all got this one. I
don't know, but
I can't remember.
I loved it. It was. We all knew Beth was going to take that shot.
Yeah.
Beth selling really sold it.
Oh man,
that selling was that.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, exactly. Man,
it was just. I think it's one of my favorite I Quit matches. Wow, did I really say that?
It was good. I don't know if it was my favorite one.
I said one of my favorites.
Yeah, I got some attitude era ones.
I do too.
And a Ruthless Aggression era one that was really, really well done. But maybe of the PG era, yeah, it might be my favorite one of the PG
Sure.
Era. Knuckles.
Yeah, this by far, in my opinion, was match of the night. Not going
more so than the Brawling Brutes match.
Brawling Brutes was a really close second. Okay. Because really honestly, that Brutes Imperium match was really all focused on Sheamus and Gunther.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less. But
okay.
The Edge and Finn Balor story is, it's Edge and Finn Balor, and that's it. That's all. I think we know where we go from here.
Yeah, we're getting like Bullet Club versus Judgment Day for right now, and then
Yeah, and I think we know who's gonna fill that fourth spot.
I have to sit up.
Wait,
you have Finn, you have Dom, you have Damien, and you have Rhea against AJ, the Good Brothers. And don't you need a female?
Oh, Beth.
Exactly.
What about Edge? I would assume that Beth would be back with Edge, and we're probably gonna get that mixed tag team match somewhere.
We probably will, but I believe Edge Adam Copeland just got casted in the Percy Jackson Disney Plus series.
He won't be there.
There's gonna be some times where we won't see him. So
that's right.
All right.
So I think that's where we're going for War Games.
Oh
yeah.
Okay. I thought Regal stepped into the studio. All right. Yeah, I could definitely see that. How do we do on our predictions here?
Yeah, we all have Finn.
Obviously,
yep.
Finn. Okay.
And I predicted that something like that was going to happen
with Beth. Yes, you did.
I just had the wrong people because I thought it was going to be flipped. Like, Edge would have Dom in a precarious position to make Finn say I quit, but it was bad.
Yeah.
But, okay. No, it worked out.
All right. It was. It was great. I thought the match was great. All right. So we had Matt Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins in a fight pit match. Now there was some good stuff in there. I kind of enjoyed the NXT fight pit matches a little bit more. But and Daniel Cormier was the referee, but he didn't really do that much anyway. Matt Riddle gets the win over Seth freaking Rollins by submission. Match was fine. I just didn't think it was, I enjoyed the what was that? Not Crown. What was the one they just had overseas? I can't remember. Yes, I enjoyed that one way more than this match. And like I said, I'm a fan of the fight pit matches. I thought both of the fight pit matches in NXT was great. But I don't know, maybe it just doesn't work in front of 15,000. I don't know.
I think. Well, let me take a back seat to V first. Did you?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think this is my personal opinion. I think when you put yourself in a situation like a fight pit match, I think you have the potential to stifle yourself or to stifle the possibilities in the match. Yeah. Like you take away suicide dives, you take away anything off of a top rope. A lot of spots that you did at Clash at the Castle, you're not able to do inside of a fight pit.
Yeah.
And not saying the dive that Riddle did wasn't dope.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah,
it was crazy because it actually looked like he slipped and then like tried to adjust. That's what it looked like to me.
That's what it looked like.
But yeah, it looked like he got to the edge and was like, oh, and then had to like adjust and get himself to land correctly.
Yeah.
But I just think when you put yourself in like that cage scenario, and then on top of that having no ropes at all,
yeah,
you kind of stifle yourself, and the possibilities in the match kind of dwindle a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good match overall. I do like the ending with Riddle making Rollins tap.
Yeah,
I do like that. I don't think it would have been believable if you won by pinfall because this was supposed to be like an MMA style match.
Yeah.
Type it. So I think they did it right by letting him tap out Seth. But other than that, I thought it was good. I got it wrong. And that premonition of me not doing prediction shows anymore is starting to come back.
Oh man.
Starting to second guess my abilities. I got the big head because I won one time, and I haven't even seen the back end of the strap since.
Well, I think Veer has. All right, yeah, good thing.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
I'm good. Matter of fact, yeah.
Where you going? Knuckles?
Weird.
Where you go?
Well, speaking of.
Yeah. Okay. So wait. All right. So, all right. How did we doing that? Okay, you got that one wrong. V, did V get that one right?
Yes.
Okay, so me and V. So, with that being said, do we really even have to say your winner and still go for the pin predictions?
Hold
world
on.
champion.
Hold on.
Why are we holding on? For what? I
You
won. I got
guys-
every match right.
Oh yeah, you guys saw it in the chat when I said, "Oh my god, damn it!"
Yeah.
So I have to say, yes, Mike, you did one. But in the history of these prediction shows,
Yeah.
this is the first time someone has gone undefeated
Woo!
and got all of them right. So that's why I said, "Oh my god, damn it!" Because I'm mad as hell, and I'm still not putting. I'm still not putting your monkey ass over.
Did the Rock just walk
You can watch me roll my eyes.
Wow, that's listen.
And
Look, I'm undefeated now. I wanted to have a babyface turn, but since you know what, since you guys don't respect the fact that I got all of them right, I don't need to turn babyface. Yeah, you're damn right. I got all of them right. You know why?
Why would
I'm
you-
that damn good? How about that?
Why would you turn babyface? That would make us a stable. We have to have somebody to get mad at.
Yeah, right. Well, me and V back in the day used to. Never mind.
Whoa! That's another show for that. We're not talking about the old time. We're not bringing up old shit.
Hotheads, anybody? All right, but anyway, so
wow, I hate you so.
What did Knuckles
I'm
do?
leaving the. I'm
Hey,
leaving the show.
Knuckles?
Actually, I'm leaving.
Knuckles,
Bye.
hey, got
We are finished.
All right, well, B just left the
We
building.
are
Everybody,
finished.
Knuckles is peeking in. Like I can't see him. I can see you. I can see you. Why'd you leave? He can't hear me. Oh, look, B's back. B's back. All right. Well, listen.
Am I?
All jokes aside, this is an honor. I don't take this for granted. I will be a proud defending go for the pin predictions heavyweight champion. So I don't take this for granted.
Won't you believe it?
It got oh snap! Looks like I came in at a good time. Yeah, we're actually about to get right to it got real so fast. Shout out to Smart Psychology Podcast, by the way. Listen, they're all upset that I'm still the predictions world champion. If you need me to predict your next pay-per-view, hit me up. I got y'all. Don't worry.
No. To
And I'm
quote that
undefeated
young
for this
Sid,
pay-per-view. So
we're done.
We are
We're
done.
done.
We have an interview with Steve Pena to get to. We are done. Okay.
We are finished.
Bray Wyatt made his return.
Yes.
How about that? Bray Wyatt made his return.
We did.
Knuckles, I'll let you cover this. Go ahead, Knuckles, please.
Yes.
Cover this, and then we'll get to our Steve Pena interview. But yes.
Listen, production value all the way. Nobody does it like WWE. I ain't even gonna hold you. That was amazingly put together. Whoever wrote that debut for Bray needs a raise immediately. I think what happened is what we thought was going to happen. All of the characters actually coming to life. Now,
Is that going to be a thing going forward, though?
Here's the thing. This is what I heard, and I'm going to cite my source and give my credit. That
would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Smart. Yes, let's do it. Smart Psychology Podcast. Let's do it. Hit us up. We're all for it. Let's do it.
So What Culture Wrestling says that Bray's brother has actually been signed undercover.
Bo Dallas?
Which would be Bo.
Yeah.
Bo, leave.
And they're starting to put the pieces together. His Bo Dallas coming back. If you saw the digital exclusive after Liv's match,
I didn't.
I did.
Okay, so V, you know what I'm talking about. Mike, go back and look at it. I'm not
Okay.
not gonna say, but for everybody watching, please go look at the digital exclusive for Liv Morgan. Joe Gacy has been mentioned because he was actually in one of the actual what are they called? QR codes. He was actually in one of the QR codes, and when you looked at the code, when you decoded the whatever it was, the answer was Joe Gacy. So he's been and all of this is from What Culture. This is not me. I'm citing my source.
Shade, but yes.
And yeah, and a lot of and a lot of other people have been mentioned. Yeah. Karrion Kross and Scarlett have still been mentioned.
I heard about that.
Yeah, like, and all of these people having some way, shape. Oh my God, Redbeard and
Rowan, yeah,
Rowan and who's the other dude that just came back? I'm drawing a blank because I'm trying to talk fast because I know y'all gotta get Steve Pena on. But
yeah, it's fine. It's been pre-recorded.
Okay. But yeah, Redbeard and Monster, Braun Strowman, yes, obviously,
yeah.
They've been mentioned in being part of it. So and plus he's going to be exclusive to SmackDown. So I think coming up towards,
thank God,
yeah, he's going to be exclusive to SmackDown. So I think come toward January, February, we're going to get more of what actually in a physical sense, what Bray Wyatt is going to do. Now, my only question is, do we put Bray in that spot or do we wait for Cody? That's all I need to know.
I think the plan is still going to be Cody if they can't get Dwayne. But Smart Psychology Podcast said, and it said that if you look at Bo Dallas's Wikipedia page, one of his wrestling names is listed as The Fiend. Interesting. I didn't know that.
I didn't
know that. Very interesting. That we got, and we got our deck back also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your what back?
We got our we got our
Oh God. I can't.
It's okay, guys.
Have fun.
It's okay, guys. Okay.
So let's rate Extreme Rules here and get up out of here. Like,
yeah,
because it's been a long show. But let's rate NXT. NXT. Well, I just passed NXT. That's not it. Extreme Rules.
So I'm giving it a near fall.
You see what I'm okay, yeah, we see each other. I'm going near fall as well. I thought, despite some booking decisions, I thought overall it was a great show. So I'm gonna give it a near fall.
Yeah, I'll give it a near call too. It would have been a 3 count. It would have been an obvious 3 count for me, but
the live match.
Yeah, living around it fell short for me. So
yeah,
but it was good. It was good.
Okay. And that's pretty much all we have time to talk about this week. Like, I know, because we wanted to give Lala all the time that she needed, so, that's why, but we also want to cover Extreme Rules for you guys. Yes, Raw happened, a DX reunion happened.
The what?
The DX reunion. Well,
space that out, Mike, please.
Oh, hold on. I will in a second. Smart Psychology Podcast says, what's the full ranking scale? Okay, V, you are great at explaining how we do this. So please explain how we do our count.
It's me, Mario. So we have a rating scale on the oh shit, how did I forget? Oh, between I tapped out and a 3 count. So we're gonna start from the top and make our way down. So a 3 count is if a show was completely and utterly free to you. So if it was, can't speak. Look, these adults kick my ass. If you enjoyed the show completely and you have no problems with it, it was a 3 count. Below that, we have a near fall. So that's like a 2.99999999. And okay, it's a lot happening over there. It's a lot happening over there.
It's a lot going
But
on.
yeah, a near fall is basically I'm trying to fight through it. A near fall is basically a near perfect show, but there was something or someone that appeared or that happened that was like, this kind of takes away from the show. Then we have a 2 count, which is 50-50. A 1 count is if the show was bad and you struggled to watch it. And lastly, and certainly not least, I haven't given out one of these in a while, but this is I tapped out, meaning that you saw what was happening and you said, fuck this, and you left.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, great job, V. All right.
Good job.
Take us home, because we are gonna get to this Steve Pena interview, and once it ends, we will not be here. So, it is pre-recorded. So let everybody know where they can find us, and we'll throw it over to Knuckles in a second. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, most definitely a near 4-0. That damn Ronda title. That damn Ronda match itself was I tapped out. Okay, I hear you guys.
Me, same.
Okay.
With that being said, finding us. You can find me at KingV_the_ruler on Instagram and _Watch My Throne on Twitter. You can find Mike at DJ Mike EQ on Twitter and Mike_EQ. Hey, because I know letters.
There it is.
On Instagram. You can follow the show on Twitter at GoForThePin Show. And on Instagram at GoForThePin_show.
Knuckles, where can they find you?
So many milligrams.
Besides in St. Louis rolling on dubs and outside the club, you can find me on Instagram. The DJ page for your boy is all lowercase DJ_Knuckles. You can also find me at JPS Music 15 on Instagram. Mike EQ, my boy. Where am I on Twitter? One more time.
You are JPS Music 15 on Twitter.
You know, I always realize there's a reason why I like it.
Just one reason, though. Just one. It's okay.
Oh,
all right.
That's one. But that's where you can find me. Follow your boy, man. Appreciate y'all.
Guys, support Smart Psychology Podcast. We gotta definitely do that collaboration. Follow at Ruthless Lala. Make sure you follow on Twitter and every place else.
I'm doing that right now.
Definitely. Make sure you guys support Bonji and crew with Ray and all of them. Who has not been here for a couple of weeks, but it's okay. It's okay. They're busy. Guys, we have Steve Pena, the finisher. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned here. Do not change that dial. Right here on this channel, we have the finisher, Steve Pena.
You don't log out, we will.
Stay tuned, everybody. All right, wait a minute.
Relax, Hal.
But since we're still here, follow. Go follow.
Wait, they can still hear us, can't they?
Yes, they can.
We're gonna do this
We're
again.
still live, pal.
Yeah. We're gonna try this again. All right, we're gonna try this again. All right, we're gonna act like that never happened. We're gonna act like that never happened. All right, hold on, and I still hear it in the background. So we're gonna try this again.
Glad nobody got naked thinking we was off the show.
Because I definitely was about to be the first. Like, oh, we're still recording. Hey, everybody.
We're gonna
yes,
try
I
this
have
again.
tattoos.
We're gonna try this again. All right, we're gonna try this again. Let's try this again. Wait a minute. Do this. All right, get rid of us. All right, later, y'all. Wait, guys, it's been brought to my attention that the video is not playing. Like, you guys can't hear audio. So I'm gonna do what I can to try to fix that. We are live. I'm not exactly sure what happened. We're gonna try to do this again. We're having technical difficulties. We are live. If for whatever reason the video can't play, we will put it up as a separate video for all of you guys. But I'm just gonna try to make sure right now before we do that. So just bear with me, guys. We are live. And it's been a long broadcast, so you guys have to bear with me here. This is what happens on live on live podcast there. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. V, if you are still able to hear me, if you are able to come, yeah, there you go. All right. If you're able to come back on, that would, there you go. Hey, there you go, V. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not playing through the speakers. I can hear it on my end, but it's not playing for whatever reason through StreamYard. So we're trying to figure out what exactly is happening here.
Well, let's do this.
Yeah.
You guys, due to technical difficulties, this would be a separate posting.
Yeah, let's let's do that. I'll try it one more time. If it's still not working, then we'll just do it that way.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, we have a very
there we go. You can hear it.
Guest in the building today.
Yes.
We're recording on a special
Steve Pena, everybody,
day, as you guys can tell by the setup here.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody, I am proud to call this guy a friend. He is the current reigning and defending Battle Club Pro 5 points and franchise champion. Some may even call him Peña 2 belts. We have the finisher, Steve Pena, in the building. Woo! Yeah. Welcome back to Go for the Pin.
Wow, what an intro, bro. Holy shit.
Only the best for the best, of course.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you are my favorite wrestler. I've told you that.
That's a lot, but thank you. That's a lot, but thank you.
Of course. And listen, we got a lot to get to, but you're fresh from a flight from Germany not too long ago. Bro, how was Germany?
Yeah.
Germany was dope, man. It was my second time there. People don't remember my first time in 2017. But I was there to train the first time I went. Now I was to work, and it was amazing. I worked Akira. And let me tell you, it was one of the most physical matches I've ever been. Ever.
Ooh. You had like a bloody ear or something, right?
Yeah, I was going to say that right now. I busted my ear, and I didn't even know that it happened. Like, someone came to the back, and like, you need a medic? I'm like, I'm okay. Like, for what?
Yeah.
No, you need a doctor. I'm like, for what? Half my face was like all bloody. I'm like, oh shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, I mean,
and I still don't know how it happened. Honestly, I don't know where it came from. Like, I don't know how he cut me or busted.
I was about to say, like, how does that even happen? Are you okay now, though? Are you all right?
I feel. It's a cut in my ear. I don't feel nothing. It's just.
Oof.
I'm curious to see how the hell it happened.
Yeah. Well, maybe have you watched the match back yet?
I'm waiting for it. They're gonna release it in their network and also in Peacock soon.
Oh,
so you guys be able to see it. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah. Once they release it, I'll definitely tell you guys and send it to you guys.
Please do.
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll definitely show clips and everything like that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course. So you have a rematch with Akira, right?
Yes. Here we go.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
October 22nd. Bell time is 8 p.m. What is this? Glassboro Road, Williamstown, New Jersey.
Yeah, that's at the H2O building.
H2O building. Okay. All right. Okay. That's gonna be intense.
It is because a regular match was intense. This is UWFI rules.
So what is that for the people that don't know?
Close to a shoe.
Okay, well there you go.
Close to a shoe, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you basically are gonna kill each other. All right, got it.
Someone's gonna die. If I got my ear busted open, an ear busted open in a regular match, I can imagine now. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. All right. V is like, so it's, I guess Bray Wyatt showed up or something. I don't know. Maybe he's a member of the Wyatt family. But yeah. Well, we'll keep going because that weekend that you were talking about, Germany, was a very busy weekend for you, right?
Oh my goodness, yes. In a good way, let me tell you. Like mentally, in a good way. It kept me from like stressing one or the other.
Right. So you had trial by combat before you got to Germany.
Right.
And it's funny because you had to leave that same night to go to Germany.
As soon as the bell rang that I won, I had to grab my bag and go. I didn't, but I had to. That was the plan.
So they're calling you Peña 2 belts, and there's the picture right there. What a picture! Sorry, V. What a picture there.
Shout out to Gunny, man. That dude's a dope ass photographer, man.
Definitely.
He's dope. He don't get enough credit that he deserves. Yeah.
Definitely. All right. So you had Mick Drake, trial by combat. Federated tried to get involved. Everybody tried to. There was so much going on in that match. Mr. Martinez was thrown out. Thank God. It was a lot going on. So mentally, right? How do you prepare for something like that? Like, you're going in a match where all of the titles were going to be on the line. Yours was on the line. Mick Drake's was on the line. And earlier that night, Mike Law actually defended his battleweight championship against Bonestar Brooks. Now, originally, it was supposed to be Big Swole versus Mike Law, and the winner of that was supposed to face whoever won between you and Mick Drake.
Right.
Things happen, right? Cards subject to change. Mike Law is still the battleweight champion. Swole is still an Icons champion. So you would have to assume that somewhere down the line, those two are gonna face each other.
The job is not done yet, right? Because if Joe had this vision of having one champion, and that didn't happen that weekend, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
I mean, I have to assume. I don't know what his plans are, but I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so. That
right. No, me too. Right, because I have 2 and I want 4.
Exactly. There you go. So let's just take everybody back to. Go ahead, V. V's like on delay here.
This guy's like in a freaking mountain somewhere, bro. This guy.
Well, Abe Khan was on our show after he invaded and said that V was somewhere in a third world country. Now, V didn't confirm or deny, but this is what. Let's go to the finish of trial by combat here. V, you're like underwater. Say it again.
I said I don't fucking live in Nova Scotia, Abe.
Yeah, so Abe said that V lives in Nova Scotia. Yeah, I don't like that guy, but that was funny. All right, so let's go to trial by combat here. I just want to point out the very real moment that you had with Joe right after the match ended. We're going to see it in a few here. Just have you comment on it once it's Yeah, man. And that footage was brought to you courtesy of Haney Wrestling. I want to give credit where credit's due. Steve, you had a real moment with Joe after the match ended.
Watching that gave me goosebumps. Real shit.
Yeah. When I tell you, I'm gonna have to start calling you Steve Babyface here. But when that 3 count hit and bro, being in that building, you could hear the roof blow over the place. Like, you could feel it. It was something you could definitely feel. That crowd went insane, man. Now, as somebody that has had their issues with the fans in the past. I'll just put it that way. Yeah. How does it feel to get that type of reaction from everybody in the building that night?
Bro. it was surreal, and it's in a way it sucks because I couldn't really. I don't want to say I didn't really fully enjoy it. I couldn't let it sink in because as soon as I finished, you saw I had to leave.
Yeah.
So my mind was on the flight, so I couldn't enjoy the moment fully. Which is why when you show me the video, when I see it online, I still get goosebumps because of Joe. Like, it was a good moment with the titles, and I appreciate everything with the match, but Joe is what made it emotional. Now, in terms of the fans, obviously, I don't care if you're a face or heel. Like, you love to get cheered, you love to get appreciated, right?
Yeah.
Now, I might be wrong, I might be selfish, but it makes me feel good that throughout my time at Battle Club, after every show, I started gaining new fans and new fans and new fans and new fans. Let it be my character work, which is non-existent, or like my ring work. I'm doing something right. It felt like I'm doing something right. Now, I think we spoke about this before, where it's like, oh, face or heel. To me, it's not the point. The point is to get the job done. Like, that's why I put the name The Finisher, because there's not one way to finish a match, and I'm not there for the cheers or the boos, right?
Yeah.
I'm there to get the job done. I got the job done. Now, does it feel good to get cheated like that? Oh, fuck yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hell yes. Because as a worker, as an artist, you want to feel like you're doing something right. And at least for that moment, I felt like, okay, I'm doing something right.
I mean, you're doing a lot right, and honestly, I was so proud for you just being in the building. Like I said, I was very proud. I was like, yes, this man deserves. Like, I know people hate the "you deserve it" chant, but honestly, you earned it. You earned it. It's a difference. You earned it, and you also deserve it. So, I've been putting over Steve a lot here, but no, seriously though. And the match was great. What a banger of a match. Now after. You had some words from Mick. You told him basically to leave Federated, that he's better than them, that he doesn't need them, and he kind of just brushed you off there. What was that about? Like,
I mean, that was a real moment. It's not. I didn't expect them to say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. You know what I mean? Because he's a grown man. He knows what he's doing. He's a very intelligent man. If you actually sit down and speak to Mick, he's so intelligent. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
My issue is, which we all see, like, Mick is a freaking star. He's a star in the ring and outside the ring. I just feel like they're not doing you any favors. Mr. Martinez is not, Federated is not, Abe, whoever's part of that little crew, I don't know. I'm not into, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't need that to succeed.
I agree.
Yeah,
I definitely agree. I mean, he should have been left them, but that's my opinion. No, me and Abe, I don't know if you have seen any of the stuff that's been going on, but Abe invaded this show. What was it? I think like 2 days before Trial by Combat. What was that, V? As he's driving,
driving up the mountains.
Yeah, right in the mountains somewhere. I'll just keep going. But yeah, Abe invaded our show, and he has some choice words to say about Jordy Lee. Who I know that you had a hand in training her as well. I know that. Coach Peña in the building here.
Jordy is one of my favorite students. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Personally, when I'm at Fall Line, she walks in, I get happy. It's a lot about her. Yeah.
Definitely, and this whole thing that's going on with her and Abe, I really want Jordy to get her hands on Abe like in a singles match and just destroy Abe Khan. I mean, oh man, but yet so we had. It's funny because earlier in the night in the Survival of the Fittest match, they did it was like I was watching Nitro from back in the day all over again with Abe and Rembrandt right in the middle of the ring. Abe takes a kiss from Rembrandt, if I remember correctly. Again, there was a lot going on.
Oh, I didn't see this. I didn't see. I did not see.
Yeah, so it was like, think the figure Proca Doom. You know what I'm saying? Think the figure Proca Doom.
Okay.
Gave him I guess grabbed him. Rembrandt got grabbed Abe or whatever. Abe takes a bump. 1, 2, 3. The match is over. Membrane wins the match, and we all got swerved. We all got screwed. We was hoodwinked. We was bamboozled.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, so that brings me to my next point. So with this victory, I believe they said that Membrane gets a title opportunity. I would assume that's you now because you are the champion. You're the double champ. I don't know if it's for the Battleweight Championship or for one of your titles, whether it's the 5 points or the franchise championship. But I think they did say that he would get a title opportunity with this win. You have that happen. And then earlier in the show, Darius Carter also said that with his victory against Joseph Alexander, that he now has earned a shot.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
So, Mr. Peña, you have a lot of opponents. And also, now that I mentioned that, we actually have a clip from our show that we was talking to Yaya before Trial by Combat started. And this is what Yaya had to say.
Oh, okay.
Bro, what is your... Can't give it all away. What is your game plan today, to win your match later on tonight against all of these great competitors?
My game plan is simple. Go out there, dominate, and get back on track to this Battle Club Franchise Championship.
I
remind the people out there that I still hold a contract for a championship match.
That is true.
So while we're having this trial by combat, I'm just sitting here biding my time because I know my championship match is coming, and when it comes, I'm not going to miss.
Woo! So let me get this straight. Darius Carter's after you. Yaya's after you. Okay. I'm assuming McDrake's gonna want a rematch somewhere down the line. So you might have to deal with that. You might have to deal with Federated Steel with Membrane and them, and then not to mention if we ever do get the Mike Law versus Swole match, whoever wins that match, you have a match against that competitor. So everybody's after the champ.
Yaya won that opportunity, and my first, but that was when I was in the Survival of the Fittest match. That's how he got that. So yeah, listen, honestly, I forgot about that. He has rightfully so earned that. Selfishly, personally, I want Darius. I want Darius, and I say this in all seriousness. I feel like the moment me Darius step foot in the ring. By the way, I'm like 0-4 against Darius, right? I'm open about that, and I put it out there, right? Because that was back. That was when I wasn't the C Pin you see now.
Right.
The moment me and Darius lock up at a Battle Club ring, I'm telling you right now, Twitter would explode. It's gonna be the most technical match you've seen in a fucking while, and I legit mean it. I'm talking about in years, independently, because like it's a lost art. All you see the same bullshit going on back and forth. And I told Darius before, like to his face, I don't like him personally. I really don't. He knows this, and he don't like me though. Yeah. But it's like you can't ignore his work. You can't ignore his work. I appreciate his work. He's a freaking artist, and he says something about me. So the moment that we lock up for these titles, I have them right next to me. For these titles, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be.
Oh, you have the championships with you?
I got them right here, bro. Come on.
We gotta see the championships. We gotta see the championships. My father just texted me and said, "Tell Steve I said hi." So
my guy.
My guy, what's going on? Yeah.
Here they go. These heavy ass belts, man.
Oh man, a lot of gold. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. A lot of gold. It's gonna be impossible getting through the airport.
That's why I left it. Why I left it.
Yeah. But you versus, on a serious note though, you versus DC, Darius Carter, Mr. 149 on the PWI wrestling list or whatever. It's the top. Okay, we lost V. It's okay. But Darius Carter, 149 on the top wrestling list in the world. Congratulations to him. Me and him has had problems ever since he slapped my hat off in front of my father a year and a half ago. But no, seriously, I want to see that match. That match would be like insane. And selfishly, I hope you destroy Darius Carter. I think we got V back. Oh, we have lights. Look at this.
Oh my goodness! Look at this guy. He passed the lines already.
Right, he passed him out. Oh man. Okay, so you versus Darius Carter is definitely something that we would love to see. I'd love to see you versus Yaya too. I think the dynamic of that match would be.
Oh, so do I. No, like me and him will kill it. I worked him once in a triple threat. I think We Are Wrestling. I didn't get covered. He got covered, but it wasn't by me. But he's someone that I legit want to get in the ring with. But like I said, we all have a list, you know. The top is DC.
Yeah, I can't deny it. I can't deny it. I can't deny DC. All right. Well, we're not gonna keep you too much longer. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about? I know you got your match with Akira coming up October 22nd. I believe also you're working in November. Let me see if I have that date here. November 2nd.
Fight Life, yes.
Fight Life. What do you know what you're doing there yet, or
no idea? I know what you know, which is nothing.
All right, well, Fight Life, it's in what is this, in Massachusetts? It looks like
in Mass, yeah. Usually it's in Rhode Island, but I guess the venue changed.
Okay, let me see if I can actually tell everybody where to get tickets, because you know we want to support. We want to make sure that everybody knows where to go here. I'm actually looking on Instagram here. So tickets on sale now. FightLifeWrestling.com is where you get tickets at. So FightLifeWrestling.com. Get tickets to see Steve Pena live. See him beat up somebody.
Yeah, and I'm undefeated up there.
Yes, the undefeated Steve Pena.
I'm undefeated in Fight Life. Yep.
I feel like now that V has light, is there anything you want to say to the champ here? Now that we can see you and we can hear you.
Now that I've traveled through the Himalayas, no, I wanted to tell you this face to face, Steve, even though I wasn't there that day. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You know, you've earned it. You worked your ass off. You wrestled your ass off. And
hold on, don't y'all still have heat? Hold on, wait, hold on. Before we get to this whole put over session here.
I think he got. I checked him once and I said he learned.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right.
Bring it up all shit. No, seriously, I'm very proud of you. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Double champion, it's you.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Seriously, thank you. I want to talk about the moment with Joe.
Yes, please do.
Because once the bell rang, I was excited. I was happy, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't emotional. I was just happy as hell. As you can see, I was covering my face. I didn't know who was around me, what was going on, whatever. I felt somebody pick me up. I thought it was Gamble. It could have been the ref. I didn't know it was Joe. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Once I saw that it was Joe, he put the belt on me. He hugged me. I broke down. Now, I broke down even worse when I saw the video that he legit, once Steve hit 3, he popped up and ran across the ring to come up. He was the first one up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what broke me. In a good way. You know what I'm saying? Emotional. Like, I feel like I have to say it because, like, you would never meet someone more genuine than Joe.
Yes, I agree.
In this business, I don't want to hear. I've been here for 10 years. I've never met anyone more genuine than Joe. Like, what he says, he means it. And he's legit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A legit nice guy. So when I got up and I took my hands off my face and I saw that it was Joe, I felt like I weighed 2 pounds. Like, I felt like a feather. That's why I broke down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, the title was a bonus. It is huge, but this guy has done more for me in 1 year than everyone combined has done before.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm gonna show. And if you could show him this, show him. I'm gonna show him this. Like, I swear, like I owe this guy my whole career, which is nothing yet so far. But that moment was like it wasn't for me. It was Joe. Like that's why I broke down. Just so you know, I just wanted to say that. Like it wasn't titles. It was the fact that Joe was the first one in the ring.
Yep.
And picked me up. You know.
And he put the titles on you, like
yes,
you know, that was.
And then as soon as he slapped him on my shoulder, he pulled me in. I'm like, oh my god, don't do this, bro. I don't want to cry. And I did like a little bitch.
Yeah. No, it was everybody could feel that moment in the building. Like I said, just being there, you could feel that. I was like, yeah, that's probably the realest thing you're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Like that was I felt it, you know, and I was all the way in the back, you know. So
and it's one of those things where I know it was a great moment, right? Because I honestly tell you, I didn't care about the match. I care about the moments that went through the match and the moment after.
Yeah.
I just wish and this is gonna sound, I want to be careful how I say this. I wish Germany wasn't that single. You know, because I would have had to let it sink in a little bit more, as opposed to picture, change,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I couldn't really let it sink in. That's a selfish answer because I got Germany like freaking is awesome. But I just, at that moment, it was just, I just wish I would have had a little bit more time to, you know, to let it sink in. Yeah.
No, I definitely, I get it. I definitely get it. But, you know, I'm sure you'll have many more moments in your career.
Thank you.
You know, of course. Steve Pena, everybody, where can they find you on social media?
On the Steve Pena on Twitter and Instagram, and Steve Pena on Facebook.
All right, everybody, the finisher. Steve Pena. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.